I'm the supervisor here. You want to keep working here? You'd better pay me the protection money.
And what if I say no?
If you don't, I'll beat you so bad you'll be picking your teeth off the floor.
That delivery guy's done time. Nobody in this neighborhood messes with him.
He must be new. He's in for a world of hurt.
Hey, stop.
Who are you? Butt out.
It's her. Stop it! Stop! Don't be afraid. You're gonna be okay. It's her, the one from DoorDash.
This is a society of laws. You think you're still some gangster from the old days? I've already called the cops. Before the cops arrive, if you take a fall and bump into this and that, nobody's gonna give a damn.
I've been sick of your face for a long damn time. You even spit in my food.
Yeah. He even harassed me at night.
That's disgusting. What kind of a person is that? Let's beat him up. Wait.
There must be a misunderstanding here.
Hold on.
Thanks for today. So you're the delivery guy.
Are they all this handsome?
If there's anything I can do, I'll do whatever it takes.
Oh, this gold bracelet is worth exactly $40,000. Clara's been paying my way for years, and now she wants money from me. No way.
Actually, there is something you can help me with. This card's got $1 million in it. Take it. Tomorrow, come as my fiancé to my engagement party.
Are you serious?
Of course.
So, this is your way of thanking me?
Okay, then tomorrow night, I'll send someone to pick you up. I'll head out now. Talk to you later.
Get your hands off me.
What's going on, Ethan?
Stay still. You sons of bitches. I'm calling the police. You're all going to jail. And you and that woman. I'll rip you both to shreds.
Rip us to shreds? Save your threats. For the Vance Corporation's lawyers.
The Vance Corporation? Then that must be the heir of the Vance family, Ethan Vance. Who in their right mind would mess with the Vance family these days? Their lawyers are so good.
They can sue you into oblivion.
He's toast, so I deserve this. The heir of the Vance family. There's no way the Vance family's young master would be delivering food.
Mr. Vance is out delivering food, just to experience what real life is like, and nobody like you has no right to boss him around.
Take him downtown. Make sure he never sees the outside again.
Yes, Mr. Vance. Mr. Vance, your dad said, if you didn't get married, he'd make you deliver food as punishment. Why'd you actually listen? Sigh. You're not coming back tomorrow, right? I value my life too, you know.
I'm done. Inform the main house. I'm getting engaged tomorrow.
What?
Dad?
My girl.
Hey, Dad. Leo is cheating on me with his secretary.
That bastard, Leo. I'll kick him out of the Sioux Corporation right now. Cancel the engagement party. That'll teach him.
Dad, hold on. The engagement party is still on for tomorrow.
You still want to marry that piece of trash?
Don't worry, Dad. I've already found someone better than Leo to be my fiancé.
I believe in you, sweetheart. Tomorrow, I'm bringing a $2 billion dowry to back you up. I'll be there to back you up. How dare they bully my daughter, Charles Sue's girl? They're asking for trouble.
Hey, son, are we really going to give that damn girl a $40,000 betrothal gift? It really pains me to part with that money.
Mom, how is that possible? Is she even worthy?
So you mean we're not giving the betrothal gift? What if that damn girl calls off the engagement? What do we do then? She's got wide hips. I was counting on her for a grandson.
Mom, I guarantee you, she will definitely get engaged to me. She knows full well I'm not giving her the betrothal gift, yet she's still dead set on planning the engagement party. If I give her this $1,600, won't she be overjoyed and work herself to the bone for me?
Oh, son, you really know how to handle things. You've got that damn girl wrapped around your finger. This $1,600 can buy us a grandson. Not a bad deal. Humph.
Alright, I'll play one more round.
Mr. Vance, the betrothal gifts are all prepared. 100 taels of gold, several hundred million in funds, and 5% of the Vance Corporation's shares.
Clara, will she know?
Mr. Vance, are you really taking such lavish betrothal gifts? You've only met Miss Sue once. What if there's a risk?
She is the one I chose. These betrothal gifts are just right for her.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Thank you. Hey, please come in.
Wasn't the engagement party supposed to start at 7? It's already 7:30. Why hasn't it started?
Exactly.
That bitch Clara, where the hell has she gone?
Clara.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? You just have to embarrass us.
Exactly. What kind of engagement party makes the groom wait for the bride? She has no manners at all.
This engagement party is paid for by my family. I'll come whenever I want. Who are you two to say anything?
The bride's family is paying for the engagement party.
That's so cheap.
TCH.
Alright, Clara. Today is our big day. Don't make a scene. You've been chasing after me for years. I don't believe you can really leave me.
My son is capable. Plenty of girls are lining up to marry him. Don't be so ungrateful.
Mom, Clara is a good girl. She definitely knows what's good for her. Right, Clara.
Everyone, I'm here to announce that my engagement with Leo is officially cancelled. I'm announcing that my engagement to Leo is officially cancelled.
What?
What's going on? You said that damn girl was a sure thing.
Clara. Just over a $40,000 betrothal gift. You're calling off our engagement. You have any idea how long it'd take my parents to save up 40 grand? Oh, come on.
$40,000? Even if I drained my life savings, every last penny, I still couldn't scrape together that much. Otherwise, maybe I should just end it all.
Mom. Clara. What about our 3 years together? Does all that really boil down to just 40 grand?
$40,000, that's downright extortion.
An engagement party doesn't even cost that much.
You had 200 grand for a fancy car, but suddenly you're broke for an engagement? And after the engagement, you expected me to help pay for that car. Your little game is so obvious it's insulting.
What's going on? Every other time I've played the victim, Clara always caved. What's her deal today?
Oh, that's right. And what about you and your secretary in the office? All the nasty stuff you two did? You didn't actually think you'd get away with it, did you?
Clara. Over a lousy 40 grand, you're gonna smear me like this. Aren't you afraid of becoming a laughingstock?
What's the matter? The act's over already?
So, do you even want to get married or not?
Clara, you really have no class. It's just $40,000 for the betrothal gift, isn't it? If you're short on money, just tell me. I'll help you out. Was it really necessary to give Leo such a hard time at the engagement party?
Me, from the prestigious Sue Corporation, a department manager at a branch, marrying a receptionist who makes $600 a month, and you're asking for $40,000. After 3 years together, this $1,600 is the betrothal gift from my family, and you still have to agree to pay me back for the car. Then I'll forgive you and get engaged to you. Otherwise, get the hell out of this engagement party. Make room for me and Sophia, and get out of the way.
Who the hell wants your $1,600? And let me remind you, today is my engagement party. If anyone's leaving, it's you two who are getting kicked out.
You.
Clara, with such a big crowd here today, aren't you ashamed of yourself? Right now, I'm going to make sure you see clearly exactly who should be thrown out of here. I, Sophia Reed, am from the top of the 5 great families, the heiress of the Sue Corporation.
The Sue Corporation. I heard the chairman of the Sue Corporation never shows his face in public.
That's right, and today we actually get to meet Chairman Sue's only daughter.
If you knew who the real heiress of the Sue Corporation is, you'd be too late for regrets.
Don't tell me you're trying to say that you're the real Miss Sue, are you?
You, working at the Sue Corporation, as a mere receptionist. And you think you're the heiress? I remember, your dad works there too. Before, I even saw him outside the building, collecting plastic bottles.
Pfft, a waiter who's only worth $1,600. And you think you can marry up?
Clara, you want to call off the engagement party, right? Then get down on your knees in front of me and Leo. Kowtow 3 times. Then get out of this engagement party. Go to the entrance. And be our watchdog. Welcome us properly.
A proper heiress from a wealthy family, throwing herself at a manager to be his mistress? Don't you find that hilarious?
Clara. Don't make me do something I'll regret right now.
Are you okay? Clara, stop with the baseless accusations. Sophia and I have done nothing wrong. You're the one who called off the engagement. Over $40,000, you gold digger. Now get out.
Baseless accusations? Well then, why don't we let everyone hear your little lovey-dovey moment for themselves?
Leo, you're something else. What about me if you get engaged?
Don't worry, even if that bitch Clara finds out about it, what's she gonna do? She'll still do exactly what I say.
What's going on? You were cheating, and she found out? I was counting on her for a grandson. Couldn't you have kept it in your pants?
Is this for real? The heiress of the Sue Corporation. Is this wild in private?
If this gets out, the Sue Corporation stock is going to tank.
Clara, you bitch.
She's not worth getting angry over. I have a way to deal with her. Clara, I've already given you a chance. Even if you kneel down now and apologize to me, I won't let you off that easy. Clara used a fake AI recording to damage my reputation and the reputation of the Sue Corporation. On behalf of the Sue Corporation, I will see that she is punished. Everyone here, witness Clara damage my reputation. I'll call the police and have her arrested. Anyone willing to testify for me gets $2,000. The first person to raise their hand and testify for me gets $20,000.
$20,000. I'm the first. Long live the Sue Corporation heiress.
This is what it means to be the Sue heiress. And you're nothing but an unwanted slut.
Seems my son was right. Held back by some woman for 3 years, and now he's finally found true love. Clara, your dad's a garbage collector. Raised a daughter who's just a lowly greeter. Serving my son for 3 years. Must have been the highlight of your family's history.
How dare you talk about my parents? Who the hell do you think you are?
Your dad collects garbage. My son saw it with his own eyes. You still want to deny it?
Since you already know, then hurry up and pay me back for the car. Otherwise, Sophia will make you regret ever crossing her.
An $800,000 car loan. I bet you'll have to work your whole life just to pay that off. You can pay it back together with your bottle collecting dad.
You should be thanking me, a measly 800,000, and I didn't even let Sophia kick you out of Kingsland. What are you doing?
Leo, after you cheated on me, you still expect me to pay your car loan? You think I'm stupid? Let me make this clear. Today, I'm the one trading up. You two need to get the hell out of here.
You're insane. You think I'm an idiot?
Trading up?
Who would even want you?
My son used you for 3 years. Now, besides giving our family a grandson, what use are you?
Sorry. But I actually do. Hello?
Sweetheart, I'm almost there. Impossible. It was just a phone call. I don't believe it for a second.
Clara, you're a worthless nobody with no money or connections. And now you're hiring actors? You're the one who came between the two of us. Perfect. You want to call off the engagement? Well, today is Leo and my engagement party.
Why don't you get lost? What are you doing here, you jinx?
This is my engagement party. My fiancé will be here any minute. If anyone's leaving, it's you.
Still putting on an act? My son played with you for 3 years, and you never got pregnant. If you ask me, you're just a barren hen.
You evil woman. How dare you try to cancel the engagement? I'll teach you a lesson you won't forget. Clara, since you're so determined to end this engagement party, you have no right to stay. On top of that, you've offended Sophia, the heiress of the Sue Corporation. You must be punished.
Since you refuse to leave, you might as well stay for the celebration toast.
What are you doing?
You're just a lowly, insignificant employee. You've probably never had good liquor, have you? Today I'll show you how the other half lies.
Let go of me. Listen to me. This is my engagement party, my fiancé, and my dad will be here any minute. If you dare take another step, you'll be begging for mercy on your knees.
We'll see who's the one begging on their knees today. Today, whoever can get Clara drunk gets a reward of $100,000.
$100,000.
I'll do it.
I can do that.
Let me go.
Let's see who dares to touch her. Who dares lay a hand on her?
The Vance Corporation's betrothal gift is here.
Who are you?
Ethan Vance. Clara's fiancé.
It's true. I thought she was just lying to save face.
The heir to the Vance Corporation rarely appears. Why would he suddenly crash the wedding?
This is your betrothal gift. See if it's to your liking.
20 pieces of national-level jewelry, 3 riverside villas, 50% of Vance Corporation shares, totaling $760 million.
Ethan, this setup of yours is pretty convincing. I'm very satisfied.
Will you marry me?
I will.
Clara. You hired someone to make a fool of me. Just to embarrass me in front of everyone, right?
Leo. You've already cheated. Do you still expect me to wait for you?
You're just making a scene over this $40,000 betrothal gift, picking a fight on purpose. Everyone. I work day and night for this family. I never thought you'd be so greedy.
You're a manager at the Sue Corporation, and you can't even afford this betrothal gift? And you still have the nerve to get married?
Clara. You hired actors for money, just to disgust me. I gave you all my savings.
No money? February 5th, Heaven and Earth Bar.
$57,000.
April 7th.
Gold Store, spent $40,000. May 16th. Transferred $90,000 to his secretary, Sophia Reed. Other expenses. And membership cards for various foot massage parlors.
All the amounts add up to
Over $2 million.
We thought he was living so poorly, but he just didn't want to give the betrothal gift.
He was scheming against her, and he cheated on top of that.
No. It's not true. You don't listen to his nonsense.
So, every time Leo cried poor to me over the past 3 years, he was actually living it up outside. From the very beginning, he just wanted to squeeze me dry.
Clara. Mom's been sick again recently. And I don't have the money to treat her. My life is a total mess. I really don't want to live anymore.
It's okay. It's okay. Leo, don't worry just yet. I still have some money here. You can take it to treat your mom first.
Clara. Without you, I really don't know what to do. Then I'll get going.
Remember to buy something for your mom. Forget it. Maybe Leo really has something urgent.
That's right. I did spend money on Sophia. Don't think I don't know. You've been in cahoots all along, to pressure me for the betrothal gift. Clara. You're just after my money.
Leo, you're really full of yourself. These expenses here, I transferred you the money for at least half of them. That's a few million, at least.
You did all this voluntarily. The money you gave me, didn't I spend it on you?
Leo. The landlord said, the rent is going up by $200 this month.
Clara. My mom's not in good health. I'm sorry to put you through this.
How about we move to a smaller place? I've already found one.
Even though the location isn't great. Clara. I'm used to living in this place. And it's convenient for commuting. I want to see you earlier every day.
All right. Yes. At first we did split the rent. But then you said your mom was sick. So for those 3 years, I paid the rent all by myself. I was understanding because you were struggling, but you just felt entitled to everything. Why didn't I realize how stupid I was before? And another thing, did it ever cross your mind that if I were really just a regular receptionist, how could I have spent so much money on you in just a few years?
Right. Where did Clara get that kind of money? Does she have some secret identity?
Clara, you're so young, and you've already earned so much money. Maybe she's out there, up to something dirty.
No wonder you come home so late every day. So you're nothing but a good for nothing, shameless little thing. You're back so late, trying to starve my son to death?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I got off work a bit late today. If this happens again, I'll order you takeout from that popular takeout place. Their delivery.
Takeout is so unhealthy, you little wretch. Are you trying to kill me? Is that it?
Enough. Go make dinner.
Okay, I'll go right now.
Why are you sitting down already? Go wash my son's shirt first. He needs to wear it tomorrow.
Mrs. Morgan, I've been tired all day, too. Can I please wash it after I eat?
If Mom says go, then you go. Enough with the back talk.
Fine. I'll go now.
Have some more. What are you standing around for? Go clean up. So you're nothing but a good for nothing, shameless little thing.
No matter how late I work, I come home and cook for you. And this is what you really think of me? After all I've done?
You little wretch. Is that any way to talk to your elders?
Exactly. Clara, how dare you talk to your elders like that? A low-life worker, coming home to cook for us, is only right, isn't it? Low-lives should do low-life work.
Low-life? Did it ever occur to you that my last name is Sue, too?
Could she be the real Sue family heiress?
This bank statement, it looks real.
Listen up, everyone. I'm the true heiress of the Sue Corporation. She is just an imposter.
$40,000 for a betrothal gift, and you call off the engagement? What kind of heiress does that? You really think just because you're a Sue, you can worm your way into the Sue family?
You're as dumb as a pig. You can't possibly still think, even now, that I backed out over the $40,000 betrothal gift, can you?
Isn't that right? You think that just because I'm with Leo now. The betrothal gift has nothing to do with you? So you stole my identity to steal him away, and even got in bed with some shady people to threaten Leo. You're truly vile.
So that's it. Clara, trying to con us out of money again, and worm your way into our family. You think you can have it both ways?
Our family doesn't need a gold digger like you. Get out! Now, enough with the crocodile tears.
Listen up, everyone. For the next month, all your expenses at this hotel are on me. I'll let you all be the judge of this. This woman, Clara, isn't she an identity-thieving gold digger?
Clara the gold digger, get out.
Clara the gold digger.
Clara, if you know what's good for you, you'll forget about the betrothal gift. And marry into my family just to serve me. My mom and Sophia. Or else I'll have Sophia expose you right here, right now. And make sure you never show your face in public again. Is it worth $40,000 to get exposed as a gold digger? Or spend your whole life living a cushy life serving me? Think carefully.
You think I'd turn into a gold digger for $40,000? Then why don't you tell Leo to pay back all the money he owes me first?
Clara, except for rent, we've split everything else for 3 years. I owe you money. Don't make up lies.
It's celery filling? You didn't tell your mom I hate celery?
How would my mom know you hate something? It's your first time meeting my mom. Don't embarrass her. Just eat a few more later.
I went to the market today just to buy fresh celery for these dumplings. I've been working all morning. Come on, try one. Okay.
Thank you, Mrs. Morgan. I'm full. You two go ahead.
Son, what does she hate eating the most? A new bride coming into the family needs to be put in her place.
Mom, Clara hates celery the most. You looked through my phone.
So your mom knew perfectly well I hate celery. Yet she deliberately made celery dumplings for me, just to put me in my place?
Oh, come on. That's just how the older generation thinks. Humor her a little. It won't kill you.
Clara.
Look, our family isn't that well off. It wasn't easy for my mom to cook this meal for you. Don't you think you should? Show some appreciation.
What do you mean?
The dumplings my mom made are, to me, absolutely priceless. No amount of money could buy them, but since you're my girlfriend, I'll give you a discount, $200 each, plus the one you spit out. That makes $600 total. Venmo or Zelle. I'll send you my QR code.
Save the QR code.
Leo, back when I went to your place, your mom, in order to put me in my place, made celery dumplings for me, and you made me pay $600 for them. Was that part of splitting everything too?
You did that willingly. Besides, I'm your savior. If it weren't for me, you'd have been taken to some remote mountain forest, and who knows if you'd be alive, for that alone. Giving me all your savings, for the rest of your life isn't too much, and you dare ask me for money?
So he's her savior, and she still wants a betrothal gift. How ungrateful.
Someone like that should be paying his way to repay the favor.
Savior? I was the one who saved Clara back then.
Leo, you've told so many lies. You've started believing them yourself, haven't you?
The end.
Leo, you've lied so much. You actually believe your own lies?
No way. That alley was completely dark. No one could see a thing. I'm the one who saved you. Clara, are you so desperate for money that you'd question your own savior?
You just wait. My savior?
Her savior?
Look at this. This is the case file from my kidnapping. I had someone pull it. From the police department.
How could there be surveillance?
My savior had a scar on his right arm, so where's yours?
I forgot.
It faded. Yeah, it faded.
A scar that deep can't just vanish into thin air.
So someone's been impersonating me, and staying by her side all this time.
Leo, you impersonated my savior. For 3 years, you've been using me for money. You know what that is? Fraud. You know that, right? And you and your mother, all the humiliation you've put me through for 3 years. I'm going to make you pay for every second of it.
My skin heals like a champ. So what if there's no scar? That doesn't prove a thing, that I wasn't the one who saved you. You're just a lowly greeter. And you know people at the police department. This case file is obviously a fake. You can't squeeze any more money out of me, so now you're trying to get back what you gave. By accusing me of fraud. You're the fraud here.
Clara, I never would have guessed. You were a fraudster too. I'm calling the police right now, and having you arrested. Hello? There's a fraudster here.
Anyone who dares touch her is an enemy of the Vance Corporation.
The Vance Corporation? You're just an actor. And you're really getting into character, huh?
I was willing to let it slide, for the sake of our 3 years together, and spare you some face. But you had to embarrass me. So don't blame me for exposing you. Show the evidence.
I'm the supervisor around here. If you want to keep working here, you'll pay up for protection.
What if I say no?
If you don't, I'll beat you to a pulp.
Stop.
The Vance Corporation? So, you're just a lousy delivery guy. Just like Clara. You're both lowlifes.
Clara, your taste in men is just pathetic.
Just as I thought. A girl like you, that my son doesn't want anymore, can only end up with trash like this. That's the best you could find?
What?
Trust me.
He's really from the Vance family?
Clara, you're just trying to piss me off. By hiring some delivery guy to pretend he's a rich heir. All those gifts. You rented them, right? You too, with your acting skills. Should really be actors. Such a waste.
A receptionist paired with a delivery guy. You two are truly a perfect match. Honestly, if I were you, you should just deliver food together. That way, you can look out for each other.
That's ridiculous. This is the heir to the Vance Corporation, Mr. Vance. Delivering food is just Mr. Vance's way of experiencing life.
Do you take me for a 3-year-old? That excuse is ridiculous, and you actually said it. If you've got the guts, show us the proof. Prove you're the Vance heir.
Exactly. Empty words mean nothing. I'm gonna see how you play this out. A black card? This is a black card you can only get if you earn $1.2 million a day. But your card, I think it's one of those cheap fakes from online. The kind you can buy in bulk for a few bucks. Using this trash to make yourself look good. You're truly pathetic.
Since you're so desperate to pretend you're rich, don't blame me for exposing you. Bring up the card reader. I'll check the funds right now. Let's see if this black card can actually pay for anything. Get the card reader up here. I'm gonna verify his assets right here, right now.
You're the ones who asked me to swipe it.
Still putting on a show. When this card gets declined, let's see how you're gonna explain that. Hurry up. Don't waste our time.
Just wait. We're about to see a real show.
It can't read the balance.
See? I told you it was fake. It's definitely fake. This card can't even get a balance reading. And you dare pretend to be the heir to the Vance Corporation? What a joke! What's wrong with you? This guy's definitely a fraud. The card can't even read the balance.
Now what do you have to say for yourselves?
The card reader can't even read the balance. His assets must be over $200 million.
So he really is the young master of the Vance Corporation. The Morgan family really stepped in at this time.
And what if I refuse?
If you refuse, I'll knock your teeth out.
That delivery guy I helped on a whim is actually the young master of the Vance Corporation?
No way. Absolutely not. You stole this card, didn't you? You're nothing but a liar. You and Clara are in on this together.
Leo, you need proof for what you're saying. Ethan has already proven who he is. But you've been lying all this time, pretending to be my savior.
So which one of you is the real liar?
What do you think?
Fine. Even if it's true, Clara, you're still trash. To think the heir to the Vance family would treat you like some precious treasure. Ethan, does your family even know that you're picking up trash now?
Today, you're not dumping me. I'm the one who's trading up. A man like you isn't worthy of me.
Changing husbands? You really think that highly of yourself? You just couldn't get what you wanted from Leo, so now you're trying to save face with this little act. Mr. Vance, I advise you to open your eyes. Don't let yourself be fooled by this hypocritical Miss Sue standing right in front of you.
She's just a pathetic little con artist. She wouldn't even give our family a grandson. What gives her the right to talk about trading up?
I think
You're just desperate to climb the social ladder, aren't you? What are you doing?
Mrs. Morgan, what are you doing?
Why don't you take advantage of my son being asleep and get pregnant? Otherwise, you'll never have a solid footing in our family.
Mrs. Morgan, we're not even married yet. Let's talk about kids later.
What a useless waste of space. How are we supposed to save on the betrothal gift if you're not pregnant?
I put up with it again and again in the past, but it never earned me any sincerity. It was all a joke. From now on, I will never put up with this humiliation again. Whether I'm qualified to trade up or not, when my dad gets here, you'll all find out.
Clara, are you still dreaming? You really think you're the Sue family heiress? Good. I'd like to see how this father of yours, wherever he is going to back you up.
So what if your dad shows up? What's he gonna do? Unless, is he here to clean up the trash from our engagement party?
Ha ha ha.
Let's go.
To back up my daughter.
Leo, my dad originally arranged this marriage for us. He prepared a dowry of $2 billion. All intended for you as the future son-in-law. But we won't be needing that anymore. Because you're simply not worthy.
A dowry of $2 billion. Clara, Your ability to spin lies is getting better and better. You're just a regular receptionist. And you're talking about a $2 billion dowry. You got desperate after being exposed. And are trying to win me back with this nonsense.
Pfft, our family doesn't need the money from your fantasies. Stop pretending to be rich here. It's disgusting to watch.
In this world, only Ethan Vance is worthy of marrying into the Sue family.
You're lying. I'm the real heiress of the Sue family. You just used some underhanded trick to deceive Ethan. Let me tell you, I've already called the police. The police will be here any minute. And then your true colors as a fraud will be exposed.
Who called the police? What's going on here?
You're finally here. It's her. You're finally here. That's her. Arrest her now.
Captain, you're here. This liar right here. She forged the case file about me risking my life to save her. She even said I played her and made me pay back a few million. That's extortion, Captain. Just arrest her now.
So you're saying she forged the case file? Evidence?
This is solid proof she forged it. The signatures on here, and those so-called surveillance screenshots, they're all fake. Once you verify this, I will, in the name of the Sue Corporation, sue her. Not only will she pay, but I'll also make sure she goes to jail. So she can never hold her head up in this city again.
Forging a case file, that's a serious offense. If proven, it could mean 8 to 10 years in prison. And let me remind everyone, for old cases like this, the original files are under strict custody. To get such a file, you need deep connections with the police department.
The Sue family doesn't need any connections.
Clara, are you out of your mind? You're already at death's door, and still so stubborn? Who the hell do you think you are? Captain, stop wasting time with her. Arrest her immediately. Arrest this pathological liar. This fraud. Quickly.
You'll have to answer for your words. There's no crying in prison. How is this possible? That can't be. Get me the scanner. This case file is real. Every page has the original file code. The signatures and official stamps on each page have been verified and meet all requirements. There's no evidence of forgery.
No way. Absolutely no way. Back then in that alley, I was the one who saved her. That scarred figure has to be AI generated. It's Clara. She's setting me up.
Setting you up? The trauma from being trafficked 3 years ago. I still have nightmares every night. I've done everything I could all these years, working with the police, to track down those traffickers. How could I ever fake something like this?
This photo isn't AI generated. Every detail in the image follows real-world physical logic. It's not a composite.
And another thing. Do you know why, for 3 years, I've done everything for you? And been so devoted to your mom? It's because I believed that 3 years ago, in that alley, the one who saved me from the traffickers was you. I thought you were my savior. The man I'd trust with my life. But then I realized how wrong I was. Thinking you were my savior. Now I finally see. You're nothing but a fraud, who stole credit and preyed on kindness.
So that's how much she's suffered all these years.
Even if the case file's real, what's inside is definitely fake. I get it now. You knew from the start. So you used a real case file, with fake evidence inside.
Yeah, exactly. Back in that alley, I was the one who saved you, and now you're trying to frame me with fake evidence. Oh, I see. You think my betrothal gift wasn't enough, so you're using fake evidence to force me to pay up. You evil woman.
Son, just sit tight. I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah, I got it. VIP hospital chairs must be way comfier than these metal ones.
Were you the one who saved me?
I can't admit it. If I do, I'm finished. I gotta stick to my story. She's the one faking it.
Clara didn't fake anything, because back then, in that alley, the one who fought the human traffickers and took her to the hospital was me.
Bullshit. What are the chances of that? You're the heir to the Vance Corporation. And her savior.
Whether it's fake isn't up to you. I'll have Chief Miller come over. He can prove that this case file is real.
Who does she think she is?
She can just summon Chief Miller.
She's lying through her teeth. I'd like to see how this chief is gonna drop from the sky.
Dad, could you get Chief Miller to come to the engagement? Someone's doubting the old case file.
Okay. I'll call Chief Miller right now, and I'll be there ASAP. Step on it. I won't let my daughter be bullied.
Clara, still putting on an act? Today, I'm gonna teach you a lesson you'll never forget. I'll make sure you know who the real Sue heiress is. You. Ethan Vance. You'd better wise up. Cut ties with that liar, Clara, and do it now. Out of respect for the Vance Corporation, I might just spare your life. Our foundation is way stronger than yours. Our influence in Kingsland crushes every other elite family. If you insist on protecting her, refusing to leave, then I'll have no choice but to order a halt to all joint projects between Sue and Vance when Vance's stock plummets. Let's see how you explain that to the Vance family elders.
I believe that Clara is the true heiress of the Sue Corporation. As for cooperation, Vance has never feared threats, especially not threats from a fake heiress.
You're asking for trouble. Fine. Since you two are so hell-bent on dying together, don't blame me for being ruthless. Notify everyone right now. Suspend all ongoing projects between Sue and Vance. Terminate all unsigned letters of intent. Vance dares to oppose me.
Sophia, you're incredible. Show them what the real Sue heiress is made of.
Leo. Right now, you're just a snobbish lackey. Too bad for you. You backed the wrong horse. Don't worry, the Sue family will never cut ties with the Vance family. She doesn't have the power. Sophia, you've been impersonating the Sue heiress and scamming everyone. Today, I'm gonna make you and your lackey here really pay for it.
Pay for it? I'm a department manager at the Sue Corporation. The reason I'm in this position today is all thanks to Sophia. Clara, this is all my fault. I can't give you the life you deserve. My salary doesn't even cover our expenses.
It's okay. I'll figure something out. Dad, please, just help Leo. Do it for me, since he's my savior, please?
I think he's just faking poverty to squeeze money out of you.
Dad, Leo would never do that. If you don't agree, I'm not getting up.
All right, I get it. I'll promote him to department manager at a branch and give him a 30% raise. How's that? Now come on, get up.
Okay. Thanks, Dad.
You're
the best, Dad. Leo, you're back. I wanted to talk to you about something. I bought some supplements for your mom, and got a bunch of new stuff for the house. I don't have much money left, actually. So I'm just a little short. Look. Could you cover the rest for me?
Clara, I really want to help you. But, you know how the economy is right now. My monthly salary isn't that much. And I have to take my mom for her checkups. I just don't have enough.
That's not true. Leo, don't you make over $10,000 a month? Not to mention all the benefits, performance bonuses, and all the other perks you get on the regular.
Clara, you're investigating me.
Leo, that's not what I meant. That's disgusting. Leo, I didn't mean it like that. I was just thinking, our household expenses have been tight lately. We should work together. Fine.
You stay here and think about what you've done. I'm leaving.
Leo. So this is it. The status I gave you has become the knife in my back. Leo Morgan. Do you really think you got from a junior employee to department manager all on your own? For the past 3 years, your skills are average. Your performance is mediocre. How did you climb so fast? Let me tell you, I pleaded with my dad to promote you behind everyone's back. Even your performance bonuses. I arranged for the company to give you extra on the side. Everything you have at the Sue Corporation was all my charity.
You. A receptionist at a branch office, your dad's a garbage collector, and you got me promoted to manager. Your lies are pathetic. Do you really think we're that stupid? Well, guess what? That Mr. Vance next to you seems to buy it.
Since you insist on standing with Clara, then just wait for the Vance Corporation to go under. Ethan Vance.
Ethan.
Mom, what are you doing here? What's this?
If I hadn't shown up, you'd actually marry some random person, just to get out of an arranged marriage.
She's not just some random person.
Mrs. Vance, you.
Do you even know who you've offended? For this woman of unknown origin?
What are you talking about?
The Sue Corporation has just suspended all cooperation with the Vance Corporation. Vance Corporation stock is crashing. Are you seriously trying to ruin 3 generations of the Vance families? Hard work?
How could that be?
Mrs. Vance. Don't worry. Maybe there's still a chance to turn this around.
And you are?
Mrs. Vance. I'm Sophia Reed. I'm the one who called earlier to suspend cooperation with the Vance Corporation.
The Sue heiress? This chance you mentioned.
I didn't want to cancel the cooperation either. But your son, he's really pissed me off. Mrs. Vance, you need to talk some sense into your son. Just have him apologize to me.
Don't worry. I'll make sure Ethan gives you a proper explanation. Right this second. Get down on your knees and apologize to Sophia. If she doesn't accept your apology, you stay right there on your knees. On your knees. Now.
See that? I'm the one and only real heiress of the Sue family. I'm not like those outsiders who are all talk, just a bunch of imposters.
Yes, yes, yes. Miss Sue here is the real heiress. This is all on Ethan. He's the one who offended you. The Sue and Vance families have worked together for so many years. We're like family. We can't let a little thing like this ruin everything.
You want my forgiveness? Just kneeling and apologizing isn't nearly enough. Unless you agree to 3 conditions.
3? We'd agree to 30.
First, Ethan must cut all ties with Clara. No contact whatsoever. No communication ever again. Second, I want 10% of the Vance Corporation's shares as compensation. Third, I want him to get down on his knees and apologize to me. These 3 conditions are non-negotiable. Otherwise, we'll cut all ties with the Vance Corporation.
10% is no small amount. But if we lose the Sue Corporation, we're finished. Ethan. You will apologize to Sophia. Promise. To cut all ties with Clara.
And if I refuse? I trust Clara. And, in this lifetime, I will only marry her.
You ungrateful son. The Vance family is going down the drain. And you're still defending her? How could I have raised such an idiot?
The Sue Corporation won't cut ties with the Vance family. It's precisely because of Ethan that the partnership between our families will continue.
Just now, I ordered the termination of the partnership between the Sue and Vance Corporations. Clara, you think a few words from you can undo this?
Clara. Cut the crap. Everyone knows. You're just a gold digger after the betrothal gift. Now that you've latched onto the Vances, of course you won't let go of your meal ticket. And you're still getting in the way of the real business between the Sue and Vance families.
Ethan. Did you hear that? She's been playing you this whole time.
Mom. Sophia was sleeping with a manager. Is that the kind of thing a proper heiress would do?
Forget about the mistress crap. Our partnership with the Sue Corporation has officially been suspended. And you're still questioning the identity of the Sue heiress? Apologize to Sophia, now. Go home and think about what you've done.
It seems the man she's involved with is a core member from inside the company.
Who holds shares?
This is the perfect chance to help Dad clean out the parasites in the company.
I'm not going anywhere. Mom, Clara, is the woman I'm going to marry. For the rest of my life. I won't marry anyone else, ever.
Mrs. Vance, rest assured, once Ethan and I are married, I'll transfer 15% of the Sue Corporation shares to him, completely free of charge. And my dad said he'll give us an island in the South Pacific, Seaview Isle, as a wedding gift.
15%. She has no clue how powerful the Sue family really is. She probably doesn't even know the first thing about the Sue Corporation.
An island? Probably cut out from a map.
Seaview Isle is an island every wealthy family is fighting over. It was bought by a mysterious client years ago. Not a single word you've said is true. I will never let Ethan marry a liar like you.
Clara, you're nothing but a liar. Weren't you so arrogant before? Oh right. Didn't you say you invited Chief Miller to come and verify your identity? It's been so long. Where is he? Don't tell me you hired some actors for a few $100 and they thought the pay was too low, so they ran off halfway? Or maybe there was never any chief to begin with. You made the whole thing up. Captain, arrest her now. What a waste of time.
Yeah, just arrest her already.
I'd like to see who dares to lay a hand on her. Miss Sue. Sorry I'm late.
Even the police chief showed up?
Chief Miller. What seems to be the problem?
Chief Miller, they claim that the case file you personally signed off on and handed to me is a complete fake, and now they're trying to arrest me for document fraud. That's exactly why I asked you to come today. I was hoping you could help me clear my name.
To have the police chief come in person and show this much respect, Miss Sue's status is truly something else.
Captain, what the hell is going on? This isn't another one of Clara's high-priced actors again, is it? I gotta say, they look pretty damn convincing.
Quiet. Chief, what brings you here? Just handling the situation, sir. I'd like to know, what's the reason for arresting Miss Sue? This is Miss Sue. She's suspected of faking the case file you approved and impersonating someone connected to the Sue Corporation. It was Miss Sophia Reed who reported her. Every single page of this case file is genuine. What's more, I personally handled this case and signed off on it. Miss Sue has every right to possess this file.
How can that be? You're in on this together. It was me who saved you back then. Clara, are you so desperate to latch onto Mr. Vance that you deny your own savior?
Still lying through your teeth even now, Leo? As it happens, the doctor who treated me back then, is right here. Let him tell us what happened. We'll know the truth soon enough. Doctor, can you tell us what happened back then?
Back then, Miss Sue was brought to the hospital unconscious. The person who brought her in was also injured at our hospital, on the same floor. According to the security footage and medical records, the person who brought Miss Sue in had a deep laceration on his right arm. But as for this Mr. Morgan, he did not receive treatment for a similar injury at our hospital back then. It was you. Back then, the person who brought Miss Sue to the hospital was this Mr. Vance.
That's impossible. That was 3 years ago. How could you possibly remember it so clearly?
Mr. Vance's wound on his right arm was so deep, it went down to the bone. It took over a dozen stitches. I treated him personally. I couldn't forget that.
You're lying. They must have paid you off. I was the one who saved her. How can you be so sure it was him?
I am not lying. The medical records from back then are all here. Mr. Vance's wound was unique. It would leave a very distinct scar after healing. If you don't believe us, let him show us his arm.
Not necessary.
It's really you. That wound is so deep. That must have hurt so much.
It's fine, as long as you're okay.
Miss Sue, you have no idea how dangerous it was back then. When Mr. Vance brought you here, the blood on his arm soaked through his jacket. The wound was so deep you could see the bone. It took a long time to stop the bleeding. He held your hand the whole time, wouldn't let go, kept asking if you'd be okay, until you were taken into the emergency room. Then he finally went to treat his own wound.
Don't be scared. You're safe. I'm right here.
So warm. I will definitely repay you. Sir, please wait outside. Then why didn't you come see me after that?
I was there. The day you woke up. I was outside your room. But I saw Leo holding you. I thought I'd be disturbing you too. So I didn't go in.
Leo. You've been pretending to be my savior for 3 whole years. So that's it. You schemed to use me. You really thought you could get away with it forever? Let me tell you something. Today, I'm going to make you pay for what you've done these past 3 years.
Pay for it, Clara. Cut the act. Who do you think you are? You're nothing but a greeter who has to bow and scrape to everyone. So what if you know? What can you do about it?
Hey, receptionist, are you all blind or what? Let me make this clear. If you knew who Miss Sue really is, you'll be bawling your eyes out. You'll regret it for the rest of your lives.
True identity? Seriously? Chief, how could you start falling for their nonsense too? You're not trying to tell me that Clara is some secret heiress or something. That kind of cliché storyline is so outdated it's laughable.
Exactly. Clara has spent the past 3 years slaving away for our family. If she's an heiress, then I'm the Queen of England.
Has the chief been fooled or something?
Even if she had some status, why reveal it now?
Do you have any clue that Clara's father is Charles Sue, the head of the Sue family? The Sue family monopolizes 50% of the capital's high-end medical care and new energy industries. Disrespect Miss Sue, and you're going against the entire Sue family.
You've got the wrong person.
That's a lie. You're not even the chief. You're just another actor they hired. You're all working together to fool me. This is all a lie.
Shut your mouth. Have you lost your mind? This is Chief Miller, our top officer. How dare you say that? Do you want to be locked up?
No way. This can't be happening. No way.
Miss Sue, you're really lowering yourself, you know. With your background, you should be living like royalty. To have to deal with these people and put up with all this crap. It's just a damn shame. A Sue Corporation heiress. Should never have ended up somewhere where she has to answer to anyone.
No need to feel sorry for me, Chief. That's all in the past now. Impersonating my identity, framing others, lying through their teeth. For everything they've done, I will make them pay. As for Ethan, he's not just my fiancé. He's my savior. Any problem the Vance Corporation has, the Sue family will handle. The Sue Corporation will never leave the Vance Corporation behind.
Sophia. What the hell is going on? Is she really the daughter of the Sue family head? But you said you were the Sue family heiress.
Sophia, call them out. You're the real pampered heiress, aren't you?
Who knows what kind of tricks you pulled to fool everyone here. But my status as the Sue heiress has already been proven by others. Am I right, Mrs. Vance? Am I wrong, Mrs. Vance?
Ethan. This Clara Sue cannot possibly be the Sue heiress. Absolutely impossible. Have you forgotten? Who cut ties with the Vance Corporation? Sophia Reed did. She's the one, publicly recognized as the Sue family's daughter. That woman used some cheap trick to fool the chief and everyone else. She can't fool me, though. You can't let her destroy.
Mom, will you stop lying to yourself? Ever since I was a kid, have you ever treated me like a human being? In your eyes, I'm just a tool for the family's alliances. A trophy for you to show off. Now, even my own life, you want to control that, too?
You ungrateful son. I set you up with all these society girls, why won't you meet them?
Mom, I don't like any of them.
Whether you like them or not doesn't matter. You were born into the Vance family. You should be thinking about the family's interests.
I can run the company just fine. I don't need some arranged marriage.
You dare talk back to me? Get out of my sight. Until you've come to your senses, don't come back.
Fine. Enough. 3 years ago, if you hadn't kicked me out, I never would have saved Clara. Maybe this was meant to be. This time, I'm not letting go.
He is my fiancé, and no one's taking him from me. Besides, my dad will be here soon. I'll call him right now.
Fine by me. I'll wait. I can't wait to see what your garbage collecting dad can possibly do.
Hey, Dad. If you're not here soon, your daughter's engagement party is gonna be ruined.
Huh? I'll be right there. Just wait till I deal with him.
My dad will be here soon. And what's more, he's bringing the transfer agreement for Seaview Isle, along with my dowry. To celebrate my engagement to Ethan.
Still going on about that island? What kind of spell has she put on Ethan Vance to make him act like this?
You know, it actually sounds pretty convincing. Didn't Chief Miller say that she's the Sue heiress?
You guys actually believe that? I think the real heiress is Sophia Reed. This Clara. She probably used some shady tricks to prop herself up like this.
Clara, we were together for 3 years. I know exactly what kind of man your father is. You're both just a pair of liars.
That's right, everyone, don't be fooled by her. Her father's nothing but a garbage collector.
Yes, some people are all talk and no action. Always making up baseless nonsense just to scare people. But no matter what you make up, a fake can never become real. That pathetic poverty in your bones will never let you measure up to me. Well, in that case, I'll just have to show you something real to prove who I am. I, as the heiress of the Sue Corporation, hereby announce that, effective today, Leo Morgan is hereby appointed as General Manager of the Sue Corporation. Furthermore, I'm also granting him 5% of the Sue Corporation's shares. Is this for real?
Really, Sophia?
Thank you, Sophia. Did you all see that? Our Sophia is the real heiress.
See this? This is the real benefit I provide to those close to me. Not just empty words.
When my dad gets here, you'll have to answer for the fraudulent transfer of Sue Corporation shares, and for impersonating me. This is far from over. The more you gloat now, the harder you'll fall.
The end.
The higher you climb, the harder you'll fall. Just wait and see. Ha 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 ha.
Clara, get your facts straight before you run your mouth. I'm the one who cut ties with the Vance Corporation. I'm the one who cornered the Vance Corporation. If you're really the Sue heiress, with all that power, why aren't you stopping me? Why did you have to wait for Ethan to be forced by Mrs. Vance to get on his knees and apologize to me? Besides, how could the real heiress pinch pennies over a few $1,000,000? Everyone here knows that for a measly $40,000 betrothal gift, you broke off your engagement with Leo. With that pathetic look of yours, you can't even pretend convincingly.
Oh, I know you. You live in a rental in the South Side. The walls are crumbling. Your mom died young, and your dad's a garbage collector. You're nothing like the head of the Sue family. Clara, will you be mine?
We've only just met. Isn't this a bit too fast?
From the moment I saved you, I fell in love with you. But I'm broke. I can't give you the life you deserve. I feel so inferior. You'd never say yes, would you?
It's all right. I remember your family lives in the South Side too. My family also lives in the South Side. In the old district, we can rent a new place together. That way, it'll be easier to take care of our parents. Back then, I was afraid he'd feel inferior, so I hid my true identity. I never thought those things would become weapons he'd use against me. Thank God I found out before the engagement.
Cut the crap about being the Sue Corporation's heir. I think you'd be better off at the Morgan family's house, working as a maid, giving us a grandson.
But just now, Chief Miller said.
Chief Miller. Anybody can play a chief. She must have paid him off. This is all a setup she arranged, to force me to marry her, and scam me out of the betrothal gift money.
Clara, stop making a fool of yourself. Just get your little acting troupe out of here.
Who dares tell my daughter to get out? Who told my daughter to get out?
Dad!
It's over.
Listen up, everyone. This right here is Clara's dad. That little suit of yours looks pretty sharp. I bet you spent every penny you ever made collecting plastic bottles on this, huh? Well, even brought fake gold to show off. That plastic junk looks almost real. Must have cost you a pretty penny, all that plastic. Want me to collect all the empty bottles from this party for you? At least then you wouldn't have wasted your trip completely.
Come on, so slow. Dad's waiting. Are you ready or what? Dad's still waiting. We're running out of time.
Hey.
Where's the gift for my dad?
What gift?
It's your first time meeting my parents. You should have brought something.
I saved your life. You're lucky I'm not asking your dad for money, and you expect me to give him a gift. Buy it yourself. It's enough of a favor that I'm even here.
Here, take this. Just say you bought it. Don't slip up.
A trash collector deserves wine this good.
Let's go. So, Leo always looked down on me, and my family too.
Clara, where's this new son-in-law you told me about?
This is Ethan Vance. 3 years ago, on that rainy night, he saved me from human traffickers.
A fine young man. I trust my daughter's judgment. From now on, take good care of Clara.
Wait. He's the heir to the Vance Corporation. How can he marry a liar from such an ordinary family? She's not worthy of the Vance family.
She is nothing but a gold digger. She tricked me, and now she's after the Vances. How shameless can you be?
Ugh, you there. Don't hit my son. Sophia, do something. Teach them a lesson. This pack of liars. How dare they make a scene at your party? Get them arrested.
Who the hell do you think you are? You dare to hit someone in front of me? Do you even know who I am? I am the heiress of the Sue family. You wanna bet? I'll have security, throw you out on your asses, and make you regret ever showing your faces here.
The Vance family will never accept a shady liar with no background into our family. Clara, stay away from my son, Ethan.
Dad, since when did you acquire such a pompous daughter? How come I wasn't informed?
The Sue family, since whenever we had a daughter like you, you impersonated our family's identity. Ruined my daughter's engagement party. On this charge alone, I can put you away for good.
Rot in jail. Clara. You and your so-called dad are nothing but liars, going on and on about the Sue Corporation. You're nothing but a pair of liars, always spouting nonsense to scare people.
Sophia is the real heiress of the Sue Corporation. She promoted me to general manager of the Sue Corporation. You bunch of liars. What could you possibly do?
Back then, since you saved Clara's life, I went out of my way to get HR to give you a job. That was me helping you out.
Little did I know.
You not only impersonated Clara's savior, but as the ungrateful wretch you are, you also teamed up with this fake to bully my own daughter. You're out of your mind. Are you blind?
You old bastard. You're ancient. You should be at home. Instead, you're out here with your daughter, running a scam. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? You think we're all fools?
Ethan, come here. Listen to your mother. This woman's family are all liars. We can't just jump into a disaster ourselves. The Vance family's future is in your hands.
Mom, I'm only going to say this once. I'm set on Clara. No matter who she is, I want to spend the rest of my life with her. I'm not marrying anyone else.
Mrs. Vance. See? Ethan keeps defending that liar. This has to stop. Here's an idea. Let Ethan get engaged to me. I'm the genuine heiress of the Sue Corporation. Our families are a perfect match. Once Ethan and I are engaged, I give you my word, I'll call off all the attacks on the Vance Corporation. Not only that, I'll also invest an additional $20 million in the Vance Corporation.
Sophia. What's the meaning of this? You just made me general manager.
This.
And now you suddenly want to marry him.
Sophia, my son, Leo, left that Clara Sue to be with you. You can't do this to him.
General manager? How could he possibly be worthy of a wealthy heiress like me? Marriage is all about being a good match. Only someone like Ethan is on my level. Someone like you is barely fit to be my subordinate.
You're right, absolutely right. Miss Sue, you're so sensible. Being a good match is what matters most. Ethan, agree to it. Now.
We're done.
Ethan. Mrs. Vance. Your mom already agreed. Look at us now.
Get your hands off me.
Ethan, how can you be so rude to Miss Sue? She's the Sue family heiress. Are you trying to ruin the Vance Corporation?
It's alright, Mrs. Vance. I actually like that about Ethan. He's feisty. Once I'm with Ethan, whatever happens, all of this will be mine. Mrs. Vance, look. The venue's all set. And the guests are here. Why don't we just announce my engagement to Ethan right now? Save everyone the trouble of another party.
Dad, look at her. She's acting like she's never seen a dollar in her life. I think it's time to tear off her disguise. Let everyone see her for what she really is, what she truly is.
My daughter is right. It's time to make this trash pay. Sophia, I, Charles Sue, in the name of the Sue Corporation, hereby blacklist you.
Blacklist me? You're nothing but an old man who lives off his daughter's fraud, scraping by as a garbage collector. What gives you the right to blacklist me? Do you really think you're actually the head of the Sue Corporation?
Who are you? I know exactly who you are. Back off now, and I might just let you save face. Otherwise, don't come crawling back to me on your knees. When that time comes, it'll be too late for regrets.
Don't even try to get chummy with me. And knowing who I am, I think you just can't come up with a decent lie, so you're trying to scare me. Fine. Whatever you've got, bring it on. I'd love to see just how you plan to make me regret it.
Make the announcement. Blacklist Sophia across the entire industry. Effective immediately. Any company doing business with the Sue Corporation, or any company seeking to work with us, is prohibited from hiring Sophia. No business with her whatsoever. Violators will be blacklisted immediately. Yes, sir.
Ha 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 ha.
Did you all hear that? I think you must be out of your mind. My advice? Take your daughter to the hospital for a checkup.
Ah.
I'll even pay the medical bills.
You're living in a fantasy world, trapped in your own little bubble. Ethan, let me ask you again. Are you really serious about marrying Clara? Not just some impulsive decision, and not forced by any pressure.
Mr. Sue, my love for Clara is as real as it gets. Ever since that rainy night 3 years ago when I saved her, I've loved her. I've thought of no one else. To be able to marry her is the greatest blessing of my life.
Good, that's what I wanted to hear. Here. This is the deed for Seaview Isle in the South Pacific. It's a personal engagement gift to you both. It's not part of the dowry. If you ever want to go on a honeymoon or find a quiet place to get away, this is the perfect spot.
Thank you, Dad.
Wait, that document. I swear I've seen it on TV. That gold embossed cover.
It looks like the deed to Seaview Isle. It's the real deal.
Seaview Isle. Could it be he really is the head of the Sue Corporation?
If, back at the engagement, Leo had known that Seaview Isle was a gift from Dad, he would have lost his mind.
What do you think you're doing? Don't think that just because you're about to be engaged, you can get out of doing chores. Make sure you have dinner ready tonight, and bring it to my room.
Back then, I was lost in a beautiful dream. I was completely blind to the venom in Leo's voice, but maybe that was a blessing in disguise.
Fake. This has got to be fake. It's a worthless piece of paper. Any cheap print shop could whip this up. You're trying to fool people with this garbage. You're all a joke.
All that big talk about blacklisting me, and now you're waving around some fake document. Trying to trick everyone now? Charles Sue, didn't you say you were going to blacklist me? So why? Is my phone still dead silent? Face it, you're just a smooth-talking liar. What? What?
Sophia Reed, by order of the chairman of the corporation, you are suspected of identity fraud, and are hereby immediately dismissed and blacklisted from the industry. The legal department will contact you for further legal action.
You're really the chairman of the Sue Corporation? Charles Sue?
The Sue family is one of the top families in Kingsland. We will not be tarnished by someone with a reputation like yours. How could I have ever thought you were my daughter?
He looks exactly the same.
That's right, it's him. The Finance Channel interviewed him last year.
No wonder his presence is so commanding. He's a big shot. Sophia Reed is done for now.
Impossible. This can't be. You must have made a mistake. I am the real heiress of the Sue family. It's that liar Clara who stole my identity.
Sophia, You and Leo are truly a match made in heaven. You spun a lie even you don't believe, and ended up fooling yourselves. Posing as a savior to play with my heart. Posing as an heiress to steal an identity. You two really have some nerve.
It's all fake. You planned all of this from the start. You knew I was coming. You hired these actors in advance, and forged these documents. You've all been deceived. Don't believe her. I will definitely expose you. You're gonna pay for this. It must have been you. You had someone make that fake call. I'll make sure you lose everything. Mr. Hayes, someone is impersonating Chairman Sue here, and the Sue Corporation's heiress. They even threatened to blacklist me. Get over here now and expose them.
Impersonating Chairman Sue, are you mistaken?
They're the ones who are mistaken. This pair of liars is putting on quite the show. You need to get here now. If you don't come soon, everyone will buy their act.
This is insane.
I'm on my way. Let's see who's behind this charade.
Good. You all heard that, right? I'm calling a key figure at the Sue Corporation. He's been by Chairman Sue's side for 20 years. He'll spot a fake a mile away. When he gets here, he'll expose every last one of your schemes. And I'll have him prove I'm the real heiress of the Sue Corporation. As for you, you pair of liars, you'll be behind bars.
Fine, I'll wait for him to come. Let him see for himself if I'm the real deal.
Once Sophia's backup shows up, you're all dead meat. She can't be the Sue heiress. We've been together for 3 years. If she really had a powerful background, how could she possibly need to split the rent and go halves with me?
Exactly.
She even asked me for a betrothal gift of $40,000.
Leo. Here's the project proposal. Could you take a look? If it gets approved, you'll get that guaranteed bonus.
I don't care about your stupid proposal. Typing away in the middle of the damn night. What are you even typing? So annoying. How is anyone supposed to sleep? I'm warning you, don't let me hear another peep. Damn it.
What took you so long?
Mrs. Morgan, last night, I was helping Leo with his proposal. Worked on it too late. That's why I'm late.
My son is your savior. Helping him is the least you could do. Don't use my son as an excuse. Humph. What are you standing there for? Go catch up and pay for it.
Because of that life-saving debt. No matter how awful Leo and his mother were, I obeyed them in everything. I gave silently. Now it's time to tell them the truth. Leo. For the last 3 months, you've been hitting your sales targets. Half of that work was done by me. Every time your mother got sick, I paid her medical bills up front. Even for her checkups, I was always the one who took her. I had planned that after our engagement party, I would have my dad make an exception and promote you to vice president. Asking you for a betrothal gift was just to test your sincerity. But maybe it's for the best. Luckily, this final hurdle. Let me see your true colors.
Impossible. None of that is true. Sophia, expose them, now. Where's your backup?
Who dares to impersonate Chairman Sue?
Mr. Hayes. Mr. Hayes, you made it.
Who would dare, here in Kingsland, to bully anyone from the Sue Corporation? Sophia. Who would dare lay a hand on you? He's got a death wish.
They're the ones. He's the one impersonating Chairman Sue, and the heiress of the Sue Corporation. Come on, teach them a lesson. Show them who the real heiress of the Sue Corporation is.
HMPH, don't worry. The cherished heiress of the Sue Corporation. Let's see who dares to bully her.
Did you all hear that? I'm the true cherished heiress of the Sue Corporation. Don't just stand there. Hurry up and get rid of These two liars. They even forged the island's deed. How dare they?
It's just.
Mr. Hayes. You. You hit me? Mr. Hayes. You. You hit me? Those two are just a couple of liars. You hit me because of two liars? Why? Why did you hit me? I'm the daughter you acknowledged.
Chairman Sue. Why are you here? Please forgive me this time. I didn't know you were here.
Mr. Hayes, I had no idea that Charles Sue, out there, had such a respectable daughter. Who dares to meddle in the Sue family's business?
I was foolish. I was blinded by greed. A while back, at the company, I saw that bitch. I thought she was young and vain. So I sweet-talked her a bit, saying she had some connection to the Sue family. Who knew she'd actually think she was some rich girl? And even come make a scene in front of you. It's all my fault. Please forgive me.
Mr. Hayes, your wonderful daughter, just now, impersonated the Sue family heiress, and canceled the cooperation with the Vance family. The resulting losses will, of course, be borne entirely by you, her wonderful father.
No, Chairman Sue, this wasn't me. It's all her fault. She was the one who pestered me, and made me cancel the cooperation with the Vance family. I was misled by her too. Please look into this carefully. Wow, so it's true.
Unbelievable. Clara really is the Sue heiress.
Mr. Hayes, so you've been keeping this little plaything on the side, and you've got her so confused she doesn't even know who she is. Does your wife know?
No. Mr. Sue. Please don't. If my wife finds out, her family will have my head. Please, let me off the hook. Mr. Sue, please don't tell her. I'm begging you. You, bitch. This is all your fault. You seduced me. You talked me into breaking that contract. I'll kill you.
Stop. Mr. Hayes abused his power, illegally transferred company shares, damaging the company's interests. Effective immediately, all his shares in the Sue Corporation are revoked. He is expelled from the Sue Corporation and banned for life.
I was wrong. Please, I'm begging you, let me go.
Sophia Reed, you forged your identity, acted in the Sue Corporation's name, damaged its reputation, and had the nerve to bully the true Sue heiress. Drag her out, take her to the police. Have legal follow-up and press charges. Make sure she never sees the light of day again.
Let me go. Clara. Clara. I know I was wrong. I shouldn't have stolen your identity as the Sue heiress, and I definitely shouldn't have stolen your boyfriend. Forgive me. I won't dare do it again.
Back when you and Leo conspired against me, did you ever think you'd end up like this? Now you come begging me, but it's too late.
Leo? Leo?
Didn't you promise we would be together forever? You can't just walk away and leave me like I'm nothing.
Shut your mouth. It's always been Clara that I loved. Today is my engagement party with Clara. You're the one who came between us and poisoned everything. We wouldn't have this rift between us. Get away from me.
Mrs. Vance, didn't we just agree on all of this? Once I marry Ethan, I'll solve all the Vance family's problems. I'm your daughter-in-law. You can't just abandon me.
Don't flatter yourself. I never accepted you as my daughter-in-law. My son Ethan is meant to marry a true heiress like Miss Sue, not some imposter like you. Ethan, Mom was confused before. Please don't blame me. A wonderful girl like Miss Sue is the only one worthy of you.
You're the liars. You're all a bunch of hypocrites. I hate every single one of you. Liar.
You're the liars.
Liar.
You shameless mistress. And you think you can be the Sioux heiress? You're not even fit to be our servant.
Clara, I always knew you were a sensible person. I was just blinded by Sophia. All this time. She was always poisoning my ear. That's why I got you wrong.
Yes, Clara. If you marry into our family, I promise I'll love you like my own daughter. That $40,000 betrothal gift, we'll get the money together right away. Not a single penny short.
That's right, Clara. I never realized how good you were to me. All those wonderful memories we shared, have you forgotten them all? This is all my fault. I'll make it up to you.
Make it up to me? How?
You can take my new car. We'll work together to pay off the loan. That little bit of money, for your family, is nothing. Right, look. Can we just continue with the engagement party?
Still hung up on that car? Leo, can't you understand what I'm saying? I said from the very beginning, today is my engagement party with Ethan. You're just like Sophia, a complete joke. You're no better than Sophia, a total joke.
A joke. Clara, how could you say that? We had 3 years together. How can you just cut it off? Will you stop making a scene?
Leo. You used my money on games again, didn't you?
Clara, don't jump out at me like that. You scared me to death. I'm the one who saved your life. What's the big deal if I spend a little?
But that doesn't mean you can just play games all day, every single day. What kind of future is that? Speaking of our relationship, I'd almost forgotten. For 3 years, you haven't just lived off me, spending my money. You've held that over my head. That score is something we need to settle right here, right now.
I've been so good to you for 3 years. If there's no credit, there's at least some.
That's enough, Leo. You're an ungrateful wretch. Everyone, as the heir to the Sioux Corporation, I hereby announce that Leo Morgan is hereby removed from his position as general manager. An industry-wide ban is also issued. No company shall hire him.
Clara. My son Leo was blind. But he's seen the light now. I'm begging you. Please give him another chance.
Get them out. Don't let them soil the floor.
You'll regret this, Clara. You can't do this to me. Clara, you can't do this to me. You'll regret this. You're only getting engaged to me. We've been together for 3 years. I told you I'd make it right. I'll treat you right. I can marry into the Sioux family. I'll work my fingers to the bone for you.
Marry into the family? Leo, you think way too much of yourself. You know what, originally, Seaview Isle was meant for you. The vice president spot. I'd already talked to the board and got it all set up. Once our engagement party was done, you'd have started right away, taking over the core business. Leo, if I hadn't been so tolerant of you, time and time again, did you really think I couldn't see through your little schemes? Someone as greedy as you is worse than an animal, let alone set foot in the Sioux family.
Truly despicable. Can't even tell who the real heiress is.
Go to Leo's place and his office and get all his spending records, his chat logs with Sophia, and the transfer receipts. Print it all out, every single detail, post it online, on the company website, and all the major social platforms. Don't miss a thing. I want everyone to see his true colors.
Yes, Miss Sue.
Also, get the Sioux family's best lawyers to file a lawsuit against him. I want him to pay back every cent he's taken from me over the last 3 years.
Understood.
Clara, I was wrong. I was really wrong. Clara, can you give me another chance? I'll pay back the money. I'm begging you, Clara.
Leo, Aren't you the one who cares so much about appearances? Then let everyone get a good look at you. Get lost.
Clara.
Don't take my son away.
Isn't that letting him off too easy?
Dad. Right now, the most important thing is my engagement party with Ethan.
Clara, honey, it's all my fault for misjudging people. I almost ruined your big day.
Clara. Mom messed up. Whatever you decide, I'll stand by it.
This is a family heirloom bracelet from the Vance family. I'll give it to you. Please, forgive me.
Ethan's mother didn't mean any harm. She'll be your mother-in-law in the future. Since she's sincerely apologizing.
It's okay, Mrs. Vance. Ethan and I are getting engaged. From now on, we'll be a family.
All right then, I hereby announce that Clara and Ethan's engagement party is back on. Excellent, excellent.
Kiss. Kiss. Kiss.
Clara. You ungrateful bastard. How could you do this to me? Clara. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me.
Quick, get him. Watch where you're going. I just got this brand new car.
This is my car. I paid $200,000 for this car.
What a psycho. Ah, forget it. I'm feeling good today. Just scored a deal for $800,000. If I see you again, I'll have you thrown in jail.
What's wrong? Mr. Sue? Weren't we supposed to go home for dinner?
Nothing. Let's go.
Clara.
In your next life, I'll make sure you suffer.